Sims in a hurry.
Schröder puts up a three, knocks it down. Maintain control.
They need a timeout, but they have no timeouts.
Williams back out. Schröder from three. The Nets take the lead. Keeps the ball moving for Johnson. Makes his move. Kick. Schröder lets it fly. Got three.
That's got to feel good for Schröder to see one go in.
Take that with you.
That is all his useless but important knowledge for the Knights, and that's Dennis Schröder from downtown.
Hawks have a Kagwu on Schröder, so Dennis will take a deep three and nail it.
Man, tough shot there. Good shot, Dennis Schröder. You know, if you're willing to run the floor, you get it to the middle of the floor. Somebody's going to get an easy shot.
Schröder, he hits a three.
Get it to the open man. All moves faster than the players. Here is Schröder for three.
And that's good.
2 for 5 now for Wagner from beyond the arc. Schröder tries to tie it up, and he does. Thomas, nowhere to go. Schröder, three, got it. Dennis Schröder with his third three tonight.
Jordy Fernandez now calling out a signal to his team. Schröder a three, connects.
And now the Bucks on top, 39-37. Schröder with the triple. Dame not there. So the Bucks haven't hit a three-pointer in this quarter right now. Schröder from the back-to-back.
Back to Clowney, one more. No. Claxton, the offensive rebound. Another chance here for Brooklyn. Schröder, you bet. Backs away. Has to switch on Portis. Will fire. Short, no. He gets the roll. Dennis Schröder.
We know Nick Claxton's still coming off the bench. You've seen a concerted effort from the Nuggets early on to get the ball inside and try and take advantage of their size.
Schröder catch fire and hit from three. Are you ready for it too? Are you encouraging the people?
Maybe.
Schröder connects on a three. Nets have hit 8 of their last 9 shots. Milton picks it out. Extra feed. Schröder wide open. You bet! He has 10 points and 9 rebounds. Schröder connects. Here comes Schröder. Johnson in the corner. Didn't take. Schröder will take. And take.
Their only victory, a home win over Milwaukee. Schröder laces the long ball. Grizzlies 5 of 10 from the long line. Wilson drives. Schröder, a straightaway three. Schröder on a step through. Has it back, matched up against Edey. 5 on the shot clock. A Schröder three is through. Schröder against Morant. Thomas, Finney-Smith, and now Schröder. Good again from downtown.
This year, and I am so happy to see it. Shout out Cannon.
Schröder hits another three. Schröder now 5 of 6 from beyond the arc. Stolen by Zaire Williams. Schröder.
Give it up on a bounce for Claxton. Screen set by Claxton. Wilson passes off. Schröder, the shooter. Schröder off the old board. Connects on a three. Turn it into a 4-point possession. Schröder's three. Nails it. Discombobulated set. Thomas couldn't bail him out. Finney-Smith may. Offensive rebound. Schröder got a three.
has the answer. Former teammates, and Schröder scores over Tatum. Big shot.
Talked about the fast start. Just last night, the Cavs jumped all over the Warriors and took a 20-2 lead. Thomas can't shoot it because Mobley's there. Schröder uncorks a three. Mobley cleans the glass. He'll take it himself. Mobley, though, had that knocked away by Clowney, and back come the Nets. Milton to the foul line. Schröder looks down. He's behind that line, and Dennis Schröder. Schröder thought about a three. Allen's out there with him. Schröder now fires. Oh boy. Schröder is picked up by Ty Jerome. Johnson back to Schröder. He'll hoist the three.
He knows how to play. We talk about Brandon Boston the same way. 3 years with the Clips and Noel 3 years with Minnesota, but there's a triple from Schröder. Right back at it.
At home as well, just 2 and 3 here on their home floor. You can tell they've come out motivated.
Schröder with the answer. He buries it from long range.
Inside of 10 to play. Schröder behind the wall. Go under. They'll burn you.
Yeah. Second foul on Derek White. He's now on the bench. Schröder, open look. Bullseye. A three for Dennis Schröder. Now it's Keita. Thomas. Tracked down by Johnson. Schröder lets it fly. Nails a triple.
Go underneath, and this time OG with the stuff.
Knicks have 20 assists already.
Averaging 26 on the season.
Schröder gets his first points of the night. What was close to being a disastrous fourth period. Clowney, Johnson, extra pass, leads to a wide open three, and that's good from Schröder.
At first you don't like it, go the other direction. He's not just a standstill three-point shooter, he's a basketball player. And Schröder hits that three. I told you.
They figured it out. That was unbelievable. He was double teamed in the corner, and Looney's in the right place at the right time.
Schröder popping in a three. Brooklyn will not go away. Is 21-7 points off turnovers favoring Brooklyn. That's it. That's why they're in the game. Schröder has tied the game. Waters moves his feet. Shot clock at 1. They run out at Schröder. Got it off in time and buried a three. Barely beat the 24-second buzzer.
You know, used to play. Used to like describe teams like this as teams that'll get you in shape.
Schröder knocks in the deep three. He's shooting 41%. 200 games in a Suns uniform, fan favorite. A big part of the deal to get Kevin Durant here is Schröder. Shove is Schröder there on the save. Shake Milton eyes the shot clock. Schröder straight away. Bucket. Schröder off the screen. 5 on the shot clock. Step back three.
Franz Wagner starting the fourth on the bench.
The way this is going.
Schröder connects! Ben Simmons into the game off the bench for Brooklyn. Played well Wednesday at 9 assists. No turnovers. Schröder a three is good. And Johnson gets bumped there by Middleton. Schröder, wow. A deep one. Dennis Schröder from 30. Schröder, step back. Why not? Nonetheless, Trent hits a three anyway. Claxton, meanwhile, is 9 in the quarter. Schröder again. Wells' offense has flattened out somewhat, but I think that is due, at least in part. Here's a Schröder three that's through. Here in the third.
Schröder up to his old tricks. Again, orchestrating offense. He knocks down that three there. And then on the other end, these things, the Grizzlies have got double-digit leads, but the Nets have been able to work their way back into the game quickly to single-digit lead. And a lot of it has been
Against Steph Curry. So that Warrior 9-point lead is gone and now down 4.
Schröder took his time there, got his feet set.
The Golden State Warriors have always had players like that, going back to Jarrett Jack when Steph first broke the three-point record.
Schröder has struggled with his shot, but gets a nice bounce. Warriors 7-6 here on their home floor. They played very well on the road. Some big road wins. And Schröder nails another. Under a minute remaining. Wiggins drives, goes right at Reeves. Layup blocked by James. Green gets it. Schröder at three. It's good.
Steph on the kick out. Wiggins having that block. Got it back. Shot clock at 5. Schröder for 3. He got one! Draymond, tic-tac-toe. 2 shot blockers there. Trace trying to stay with it. Got his home rebound. Schröder will step into a 3, and he got it! Turnovers being turned into points. Cavs are lethal. Schröder catch and shoot 3. There you go.
Find some consistency because they have not shot the ball well here in this cold stretch.
And speaking of someone not shooting well, only shooting 21% since the trade.
He did foul out in the game, but had 30 in last night's loss. That was without Embiid. Here's Schröder again, and Schröder's got another one. Jackson Davis finds Moody. Here comes Kuminga now. Ball's moving well. Schröder for 3, got another one.
His third in this first. He's beating Philadelphia 139-105 on Thursday.
You're going to see a lot of pick and rolls with Schröder.
Schröder opens with the 3.
You talked about Jalen Wells hitting the 8 threes. Like, they always seem to get performances out of guys when they really need them. And as consistent as Jaren Jackson is, that helps.
Schröder, another 3. The Warriors 3 of 3 on threes. The whole Memphis bench is going nuts right now. And you think they want this game? Yes. Schröder with a 3. 21 made threes by the Warriors. Not been a lot of turnovers, 8 for each team. It's just been very poor Warriors shooting. Schröder made a mid-range, his first 3 now. He's been 0 for 5.
Warriors get a stop. And Schröder connects from way behind the long line.
Of Schröder. Again, this is just a 10-point game.
Bingo.
Schröder on the inside. Schröder gets it back and banks it in. Can change a game. Certainly did over the last 3, although Raptors eventually fell. That three-pointer good.
Creates extra possessions with his hustle. Did right there. Schröder wide open. That's good. 8-0 to start and a quick time.
But ultimately, he also reiterated what Steph did, which is, guys, this doesn't mean that we're not going to make a move. If there's a deal to be had, we're going to do one.
Jordan Poole's having a wonderful season. Keyshawn George had 24 points against the Suns, hit 6 threes. You let him hang around, they gain confidence.
Cycle it to Schröder. Corner 3 is perfect. He had 9 offensive boards against Gobert the other night. And Schröder sidestep 3, and Dennis Schröder ringing the register twice from deep.
Schröder, three-pointer for an answer.
Santos back to Schröder, launches the 3 and threads it.
Shot clock at 5. Curry's got Vucevic up top. Schröder open corner 3. Got one!
Yeah, he's celebrating with Steph.
Post has Vincent on him. Huge height advantage, clearly. Schröder lines up that three-pointer. That's the 5th three-pointer. Vajimski. Schröder walks into a 3. Dennis Schröder's got the hot hand.
You don't want Utah to start thinking, hey, we're right in this game. And Schröder was perfect from 3.
Guy Santos just making sure you box out. We always talked about how a lot of NBA players don't box out. Guy Santos does.
Schröder with the 3, I tell you. And he points at Sexton. This is becoming the game within the game. So Looney doing work on the glass. Wiggins the extra opportunity. Shot clock at 3. Schröder rimming it in.
He gave that a little body English.
You saw his hair, man. He gets to draw all that attention, and Schröder answers with a three of his own. Getting him ready for what's going to be thrown at him, because it's going to be a lot. Shot clock at 7. Now Schröder, deep three. Schröder is keeping the Warriors afloat.
Nearing 2 to play here in the opening quarter. Schröder left wide open, late contest from Beal, and Schröder nails it.
Take a charge on this. No. Yeah, and that's the difference. Brandon is a guard, but you see Schröder hitting that three. It's when and have that lead heading into the fourth. Well, the Magic are going to be a tough team to put away. And they're playing with that sense of urgency. They're hungry.
Schröder with a three.
6-10, he hit the deck. Nice. Dennis had made 1-3. Sidestep, reload. Got another one!
Jalen Duren to Cade. Dennis Schröder thinking about a three. Takes it. Makes it!
Defense by Patrick so far tonight. Stewart. Schröder behind that screen is able to hit the three.
Stewart sets really good screen.
And rest for a week after this one. Here is Schröder off the handoff from Thompson. He answers back with a big three.
Well, they've had an answer for every run the Bulls have came.
In and out of the starting lineup, comes off the bench now.
Oh, he's one of the best utility guys, I believe, in all of the NBA.
That three was pure.
27-26. There is Dennis, the former Hawk, working against Niang. Dennis lets it fly and connects on a three.
If it's possible, George, that hurt.
Star Thompson doubles to Dennis Schröder, and he triples. The lob dunk makes it 112-92. For three for Dennis Schröder, and it's through. Tim Hardaway Jr. misses a three from the corner. Comes out to Dennis Schröder. He shoots it, scores it.
Simone had a short stop with the Jazz.
With the contact, ran through that layup.
Schröder for three. It goes. He has not shot the ball well. That's just his 10th three in a Piston uniform in 32 shots. Schröder again for three, and again it falls. He has struggled with his shot, whether it was in Brooklyn, Golden State, or Detroit. The competitive nature of Dunn is what just impresses me so much. Three by Schröder. He's found the touch here. Schröder the three. Oh, 4 threes for Schröder. He had 9 in a Piston uniform. Under 4 to play. Schröder to retaliate. Good grief.
Cade lobs it to Stu. Quick pass for Schröder in the corner from Malik Beasley, and he brings it. A man with Sean Holmes has something to do with that. Here is Cade. Backing on Marcus Smart. Top side to Dennis Schröder. Time for a three, and it's through. Poole to the basket. Acrobatic shot off the high glass nose. Simone with the rebound. Doubles to Dennis Schröder. This for three, and it's through. Huge hoop. Dennis Schröder whips it across the court to Malik Beasley. Behind the long line of Dennis Schröder, a triple try, bang! It's through for three. 7.5 to play in the half. Dennis Schröder stops and guns for three, and it's through. And he's a weapon, isn't he? Cade, stop and go with the dribble. From the corner, Dennis Schröder strikes again. Schröder against Cason Wallace. Schröder with a long gun. It goes! He was way downtown.
Dennis Schröder, Isaiah Stewart among the Pistons in the game off the bench now. And there is Schröder. This is his 3rd team this year, and his three with a very nice soft bounce. Big moment for B-Will, attacking pressure and getting the kind bounce. Now Beasley spots Schröder. Schröder for three, and it's 114-110 with 148 left.
Of the second half. Ball's been in his hands more than Schröder. 5 of the clock for Schroeder on a fall-away three. Look out.
126 to 118 Pistons. Schroeder against Mitchell, who's playing with 5 fouls. He'll step back and fire and fill it up. The shot of the night right there.
Hartenstein's first one to the deck, but B-ball Paul comes out with it. Schroeder leading the break. They got a 4-on-3. Good closeout by Williams. Schroeder pulls, got it.
As you said, it could have gone a different way. And well, that's the tremendous impact that John Thompson had as a head coach, a legendary head coach at Georgetown, but that's also the sort of impact coaches have.
For him to dribble and handle to try to create and then find one of these shooters on the perimeter.
Hardaway Jr. off the bounce. Schroeder for 3.
Pistons rifle the pass in. Schroeder connects from the corner with 3.1 left. Tim Hardaway Jr. ends up in the corner. Dennis Schröder splashes down the long gun. Clock at 15. Ron Holland shoots the pass to Tobias. Top side to Schroeder. This for 3 and it's through. That's a big time basket for Dennis Schröder. He just eat his way out of the vehicle.
That's it.
Lopez inside, blocked by Cade.
That popcorn did not look appetizing to me.
Schroeder for 3 and it's through.